Imagine for a second what Daniil Kvyat's been going through over the past fortnight. I should imagine it's been the toughest couple of weeks of his young life. But in this cutthroat game of chess with the stakes so high, when the king is prepared to sacrifice a knight for a bishop, one mistake can prove costly, especially when the board is seemingly set against you.
I was in Moscow, I was laying on the sofa, I was watching a TV series, and then the phone call comes.
I told him, sorry. I told him the reasons why we are changing, and that's still not over with his Formula One career.
To finish the talk, and I went back on bed to watch my TV, to finish my TV series.
What was it, the series?
The TV series, Game of Thrones.
It's probably never a good time to do something like that in season, and I think that Helmut, who looks after the junior program, consulted me on what my thoughts were with it and came to the conclusion that if you're going to do it, you may as well get on with it.
Formula One is a tough business, and he's not out of Formula One. He's still in Formula One, and he has a chance to recover, but it's the category where the best only can succeed.
That's a decision from Red Bull, which is being taken by themselves. I directly was not involved.
If the bosses want something to happen, they just make it happen. Simple as that.
Kvyat slips in and the two Ferraris have crashed.
I had no chance to avoid. I had the Red Bull coming on the inside like a madman.
He came like a torpedo.
Well, it's racing.
For sure it's bad news for Daniil and good news for Max, but generally I think very highly of Daniil. I think in terms of talent and raw speed, he definitely deserves to be in Formula One.
I guess everyone will have their opinion, but I've seen it before. I've seen it before in Red Bull, and that's always been the way they go. They're quite, I guess, aggressive.
He was ever only a replacement driver anyway at Red Bull, so he shouldn't be surprised. Unless he brings a marketing value, his F1 career is done. And to sell cans, it doesn't work. He only sells in Russia, so there was no interest for Red Bull to keep him in the main car, and he just wasn't quick enough.
Is he the benchmark, Sebastian Vettel, now? If you can't see a guy that could be the next Vettel, he's for the chop?
Any of our young drivers must be capable of winning a Grand Prix. That's our goal. And if you see that there's no chance to achieve that, then we are reacting. Don't do anything stupid.
No, you know I'm under control.
Somebody hit me in the rear, for sake.
It's easy now to attack me, and of course I guess everyone will.
I don't think it has anything to do with what happened in Sochi. As I learned, it has been decided already beforehand.
What happened in Russia was just an excuse to maybe prematurely create that change, but it was about to happen. We all knew it, we could all feel it.
Will be in a World Championship winning team before he's 20.
There was certainly a lot of interest in Max from both Mercedes and Ferrari.
I know Max's father was very keen on the idea of having his kid in red overalls, but all fathers are like that, aren't they?
Generally, Red Bull have had control over their young drivers. They've put them in when they want them to. They've done what they've liked with them. Whereas Max is the first one, really, who probably has more power than them. You know, he's been able to dictate this.
Max Verstappen, from the beginning on, was something special.
He's sensational talent. I mean, you guys have seen that. You've seen, what he's capable of at such a young age.
I think partly it's to sort of stave off, for Ferrari for next year, for coming to get him, but also for this year, Red Bull with him and Ricciardo could really sort of take the challenge to Ferrari and potentially Mercedes too.
It probably kills the driver market for the rest of the year, because it's very clear, what the positioning of the Red Bull drivers is.
As Daniil Kvyat can't have rested easy over the past fortnight, I doubt Max Verstappen has lost much sleep over it.